Green, green, green. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car on your left.
You kidding me?
Still on the left. Car right. Clear on the right. Right side.
Wow, that's great. I wonder if I'm still okay, damage-wise. These touring cars can take a fair whack. I might be alright. I don't know what that guy was thinking. Like, I left enough space on the left, I was defending my position on the inside. Straight into the back of me. We'll look on the replay at the end. Car seems okay though. Or maybe not, actually.
Car right. Still there. Clear.
Wow, you're just gonna come straight inside.
You got a
Oh,
slow
bloody
car on
hell.
the left. You got a slow car on the left.
Always have to leave a space. Alright, that was an eventful first lap.
Car stops on the right.
Oh, good lord.
Go left.
He's trashed. This has been an eventful race so far, holy moly. Am I really in 10th? I feel like I've had a horrendous first lap. Could get dicey up in front with these four. I should just try my best to stay with them. Take advantage of any mistakes. Yeah, I am losing a little bit to these guys, to be fair. I am in a position higher than I thought I would be. To be honest, 10th place is a bloody good result for me in top split like this, so... we'll just see what happens. Oh, it's getting dicey up front. There's still a chance for craziness on this last lap. This should be the last lap, isn't it?
White flag.
Yeah.
Stay smooth.
Not close enough to really get involved though. Again, it's going to require a crash or something. Oh, he's going to go for it. Up the inside, black. Nothing doing. Gained a lot on that last lap with them taking so much time out of each other, but thanks for the GGs. That's not bad. I can't be disappointed with that. That's a significant improvement from the last race, despite the crazy start. I actually finished 10th in the previous race as well. I'm just realising. I finished 10th in the top split race in the previous race, but there was only 11 people in the race. This time there was 17 and I got 10th again. One time you couldn't get into top split and now you can't get out. I know, right? I've been so close to being at the top of second split each time, but I've always just been at the bottom of top split instead. It's crazy how much of a difference that can make. Like, when you think the races last week, they were all second split. And I was fighting at the front and, you know, got a win. Whereas this week I've been in top split all the way and the best that I can do is 10th. That first lap was good enough. I've been saying all this time, I haven't had a 22 since that second race and I get it when it matters. Oh man, I'm down to 11th now. It's pretty packed in this mid-22s. I'm probably going to go backwards. Hello everyone, I'm Briffy1322. I figured I'd give a quick little roundup of this week at this point. This is the final race that I did of this round, but I actually did 4 races around here. And this was a new track to me, so it took me a little bit more time to get up to speed. But the main problem was that I kept getting put in top split. And there were basically only 2 splits. Again, if you don't know how iRacing works, everybody has an iRating, which if you do well in a race it increases, if you do badly in a race it decreases, and everybody is put into groups based on their iRating. And I was always just at the bottom of top split, so that the highest group of drivers in terms of iRating, I was always being put in that group, but I was always one of the lowest rated of that group. And that showed with my lap times as well. I just wasn't able to, you know, get on the pace of these top guys. In the first race, all of these races I was in top split. In the first one I was ranked 11th out of 11 drivers. I ended up finishing 10th after the person who was in 10th place crashed. We didn't see the footage of that because it wasn't a very interesting race. The second race is the one that you saw the quick highlights of, where I was ranked 16th out of 17 drivers. I botched the qualifying, but I still managed to finish 10th after a decent race, and it was kind of a crazy first lap, but I managed to, you know, get through it. I hit multiple 22s in that lap, in that race, which was kind of the limit of what I was able to achieve on the track. That was relatively new to me. The third race that you didn't see, again I was in top split. There were 13 drivers and I was ranked 13th out of 13. I botched the qualifying again and I ended up finishing 10th after not much happened really. It was just the people who had a few mistakes and crashed out. And then here we are with the 4th and final race. Again I'm in top split and I'm ranked 19th out of 20 drivers in this one. But I actually set a good qualifying lap, so at this point I'm probably a little bit out of position based on my pace and performance, because I'm higher up than where I really should be, and that was definitely in the back of my mind as well. In the end I probably didn't finish too far away from where I was going to finish anyway, but it was probably the most interesting race of all of them, so I'll leave you to watch, you know, the whole thing. But that's just the difficulty with consistently being put in top split. Like last week I did 3 races where there were sort of 3 or 4 splits, and I was always in second split, which I was more on the pace and fighting at the front and for the higher spots. Today there were less drivers wanting to do this race when I was on for it, and I just kept getting put with the top guys, and I just don't have that speed and ability to race with those guys at the minute. That's where I want to get to, obviously, and that's what I'm going to aim for. But you know, it is all just based on iRating, so I can't complain that I'm getting put in top split, and in a way it's a good thing that my iRating is good enough to be there in the first place. But yeah, they don't produce too many interesting races, so you know, I'll keep at it, and it's just a learning experience as always. it was just a difficult week, this one, and especially as you'll see for this final race, it gets a little bit more difficult as well.
Thanks.
So enjoy.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Well, that's disappointing. I just missed my braking. I was distracted by the guy behind. Just bollocksed it up, basically. Ruined a good qualifying and good position. And even if I'd lost a couple of places, it still would have been a good result. To be fair, I wasn't comfortable. I knew I was around people who were quicker than me. But it's still disappointing. I recognise that car. I feel like I've raced against this guy before. The guy in the black and orange is the guy who I was chasing in the last race as well. I think I could have been all the way ahead. Miles ahead of these lot. Ah, never mind. It happens. Can't be perfect. That's what happens when you close somebody out like that.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left. Car on your left. Clear.
I had to go for that so that I can try and stick with these guys.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Stupid little mistakes.
Right side. Clear on the right.
The guy in the white and red is like all over the place. But I'm just not good enough to be consistently challenging. Hasn't been one of the best weeks this week.
Keep to the left. Clear. White flag this time.
It's disappointing. So easy to lose time.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Dickhead! Robbed me the chance of trying to go for 13th. He said sorry. It's all good. Well, considering where I qualified, it could have been a lot better, that one.
Next time.
Minimised the damage, I suppose. Just a 7 loss on the iRating. Safety rating wouldn't have gone down if I didn't get punted in the back on that final corner. Yeah, it's been a struggle this morning. I was quicker than the guy in front, I just not consistent enough. And I wasn't able to do this kind of pace anyway, so... It's a struggle when you're in top split all the time, to be fair. And you're not on the pace like I'm not.